Welcome to Two Broke Dudes. I'm Ferris.
I'm Boss Nass.
And we are broke, we're loud, and we talk about whatever we want. Today, we are actually going to be talking about work stories.
Yeah, this might not relate to anybody that doesn't have a job. Or never had a job. Get a job, you hippies!
Yeah. Don't you need a job?
Fuck you.
Anyway,
I'll go first.
Okay.
I used to work the register at Walmart. Now, working the register at Walmart, you see every color of character. You see people who come in there wearing armor. You see people who come in wearing robes. You see people come in who should probably be wearing clothes.
Oh, gross.
Yeah.
That's so gross.
Now, I'm working what's it called? The fast register, the express lane. And everything's going all right until a woman in a wheelchair rolls up to me nice and slow in her little electric wheelchair. And she leans in close and she goes, Excuse me, young man. Excuse me. I'm like, yes, ma'am, what is it? And she goes, come here. And I'm like, all right, what is it? And she leans in real close, and she goes, I messed my pants. And I couldn't believe it. And I look at her, and I'm like, you messed your pants. She's like, shh, I messed my pants. I'm like, yeah, I heard you. Do you need me to get somebody? Do you need me to call a manager? She's like, no, I felt like I should tell you. And I'm like,
oh my god.
What the fuck? Like, okay, yeah, you shit yourself in the Walmart. Why'd you tell a cashier?
What's the cashier gonna do?
Yeah, what am I gonna... You want me to wipe your ass? So, a younger woman that she's with walks up and she's like, I'm so sorry about this. I'm so sorry. And I'm like, why the fuck do people keep telling me you're sorry? It's not my problem. So about 5 minutes later, this woman's still sitting there, a few feet away from my register, and I'm checking out this nice old man. All of a sudden, his face swirls into a vortex right in the right near his nose. His eyes kind of cross, and his mouth warps. And I'm like, oh, geez, what happened to you? And all of a sudden, my face does the same thing. It was the most gnarly smell that has ever wafted into my mouth.
So,
it was one of those smells that you could taste. Like, you were like, oh.
Well, I've got a good one along the same lines of an old lady who... and
shat in her pants.
An old lady and shit. Let's just go with that.
Good.
I used to work at Albertsons. And there was this creepy witch lady who always came in. I say this because she looked how I always imagined the witch from Hansel and Gretel to look like. And she always rode on one of those electric carts. She would always grab things with her grabber, and she called it that. She's like, get my grabber. And I
like how our old ladies sound almost exactly alike.
I know. But anyway, so the creepy witch lady would always ride around in the thing. She'd actually eat food off the shelves and then act like she didn't buy them.
What the fuck?
Yeah, just kind of one of those kinds of ladies. And, dealing with that as a courtesy clerk, I mean, we'd always have to take her out to her car and put all of her bags in, and she made us go through, like, the driver's seat and not open the passenger seat door to put stuff in.
Yeah.
So I'd have to put my head directly into the car. And it always smelled like crap. Now, that is not the shit part of the story. The shit part of the story is when I used to have to clean the bathrooms. And we had a family bathroom that the crazy witch lady would always use. And this one time, I walk into the family bathroom, and there is shit smeared all over the walls. All 4 walls. Like, I have no idea how this lady projectile shit onto the walls.
Oh.
We had to make makeshift hazmat suits out of trash bags, gloves, and these masks that my boss happened to have in her office.
You mean you couldn't get actual hazmat people in there?
No, we had to clean it up. And we used mops on the walls. There was some on the ceiling. I am not even joking. I can't even joke this. There was some on the ceiling. In the family bathroom. I'm surprised I kept my dinner down.
My God.
For like the next week, I couldn't wash myself enough. It was the most Oh, I'm having a flashback, man. It's just, oh my god.
Pooh Wall gives you PTSD.
Ugh.
Great.
See, you had the luxury of not seeing the shit. I knew who it was from too, so that image.
I have a vivid enough imagination to know what a pants full of shit looks like.
But you can't imagine the kind of shit that I saw on the walls. Like
The kind of shit you
I'm
saw.
pretty sure I saw corn a couple times.
You've seen some shit, man. I used to work for Microsoft, and I didn't do anything cushiony. I didn't make video games. I didn't program anything. I worked for customer support for Xbox.
Oh yeah, I forgot that was just Xbox.
It was exclusively Xbox, and this is back when the Xbox 360 was around for a little bit. Like, it was just the end of the original Xbox 360's life. The Xbox 360 Elite was coming out. Everybody was getting red-ringed. Everybody was getting pissed off. And who did they call? Me. Nobody's happy when they call you. Ever. You might think somebody's going to be happy when they call you, but there is nothing you can do to make people happy when they have to call Microsoft customer support.
I've actually found that I'm a rather polite person on the phone with customer service.
You're polite, but are you happy?
Most of the time, I completely understand when there's a problem, and I actually listen to the people.
I get the first woman who ever gives me a phone call at Microsoft. I pick up. I'm like, hello, thank you for calling Microsoft customer support. How may I assist you today? And she's like, yes, my son, he break Xbox. And I was like, all right, I would be glad to help you out very much today, ma'am. How may I assist you with that? She said, yes, he break Xbox. He open this drive, and he make a pancake. And I thought, he did what? Yes, he opened this drive, he make a pancake. Okay, is that like code for something? No, he opened this drive, he pour batter into this drive, make a pancake. Xbox no work. Please send new one.
Oh my god.
And Xbox's policies state that until there is no way to resolve the problem, I have to troubleshoot it. So guess what I did for the next 10 minutes? The answer is, try to resolve the woman's issue with having pancake batter in her Xbox.
That's impossible. I mean, there's no electronic way that you can just scan a scraper to get all the pancake batter out of the Xbox.
Mm-hmm. My question is, how stupid? Like, who's at home? You got a little kid. Like, thanks for the Xbox, mommy. And he fucking goes, plugs it in, turns on the games. Like, I'm gonna play Call of Duty, but first, how about a pancake? He just dumps all the batter in there, mixes it all nice, takes all the effort it can. Like, he's a little kid, a dumb enough little kid, or a little enough little kid to put pancake batter in a game console, which means his mom probably had to help him do that.
Ugh.
Now, I know what you're thinking. As obviously a prank call, right? No, these are the calls. These are the calls you get when you work for Xbox customer support. We had people saying, well, I mean, my Xbox was working yesterday, and then I tried to mod it to play Nintendo Wii games, and now it's not working.
Oh my god.
And I'm like, really? Oh, fascinating. I can't believe that the console that's not meant to play Nintendo games broke when you tried to make it play Nintendo games. Here's an idea. Why don't you buy a Wii? It's like $200 cheaper than our console. I had never wanted to buy a PlayStation system more than when I worked for Microsoft.
Oh man. When I was working for Albertsons, it's another Albertsons story, and where I worked, I happened to be working in Henderson, Nevada. That's like right next to Las Vegas. And one year we just got this massive snowstorm. It was like 2 feet of snow in one night. I was amazed. Now I get to work, and the boss that I hate, it was actually I was happy about this. She couldn't get out of the parking lot. We had to like help push her out of the parking lot. Anyway, so that night, I couldn't really do anything because there were no customers coming in. It was snowing really hard. There was about a foot of snow on the ground at that time. And this guy drives up in a, I can't really say the make, can I? But a pickup that was of Japanese model. Anyway,
It was a Toyota.
anyway, he drives up in his pickup. He looks out the window at me, and me and my boss are just staring at the snow, and he's like, "This is awesome! Fuck yeah!" And he takes his foot off the brake, hits his pedal, and slams into the building.
Oh my god.
My boss, her face changed so quick. I thought that her like skull came out of her head and like was starting to like spit fire at this guy. All I did was just walk away and start taking pictures from a distance. So it was ridiculous. She's like, "Oh no, you didn't." He's like,
yes,
"Oh
I think
man,
you did."
this is not my fault. Here, I can just go fix it myself. You don't have to bring the cops in. I can just go and get the putty from Home Depot and I'll be right back." And she's like, "No, I'm not letting you leave. I'm not letting you leave and say that you are going to come back and fix this." He just broke like a little brick off the side of the building. It's like one of those plastered on bricks.
Mm-hmm.
But, I mean, that's still damage done to a store because this guy was an idiot. I sometimes just can't understand how people can be that stupid at all. I mean, like, I would never act like that in public. Would you?
Yes.
Oh, yeah, I should have known better, huh?
Mm-hmm.
Anyway,
That's
so...
that one.
Oh, okay. Well, please like, comment, subscribe. We are two broke dudes. Bye.